Hi everyone, it's Mario Vegas and welcome back to the channel. This time let's take a look at a couple of new and upcoming futuristic real-time strategy games for 2022 and 2023. But before we start, make sure you subscribe and hit notification bell to be always informed about the new and freshly cooked episode. And if you know someone who may be interested in real-time strategy games, go ahead and share this video on any social platform. Okay, and now let's start. And let's start with such nice cinema franchise as Stargate. I love Stargate, it is great fun to watch that saga. Therefore, I'm very much looking forward for Stargate Timekeepers, which is a tactical game in which you lead a team of specialists through the story-driven campaign featuring an original narrative set in Stargate SG-1 universe. Stargate Timekeepers departs from the end of Season 7 of the Stargate SG-1 main plot to create an original story, unfolding in 14 narrative-rich missions. You must sneak a newly formed team behind enemy lines, use your character's unique skills, and craft perfect plan to unravel a time loop mystery and defeat your enemies. Next game in our list apparently deals with some kind of gates as well. Stormgate. Stormgate is a free-to-play real-time strategy game set amidst a war between humanity and onslaught of alien invaders. You may take on the campaign alone or cooperatively, playing casual and competitive PvP or co-op modes online, or get creative in the editor. It is a kind of first truly social real-time strategy game. Whatever your favorite game mode is, you can play Stormgate with your friends. Campaign missions can be played cooperatively. Stormgate's open-ended co-op mode supports 3 players, and even 1 versus 1 competitive players can make social connection through the built-in tournament system. Okay, let's add a bit of darkness to our pick. Zepphone. Zepphone is a post-apocalyptic strategy game where you must guide survivors through the grim, dark future, navigate unexpected disasters, horrors, and cyberpunk monstrosities. Distinguishing Zepphone key features are unique complex tactical battle system, which means victory is a matter of skill, not brute number, and of course post-apocalyptic horror survival. And not going deep in this game, let's jump straight up on the moon. Dark Moon. Well, again dark. Yes, Dark Moon, that is how it's called by developers. It is again survival strategy game where time is working against you. With the moon electronics down, it is up to you to traverse the lunar soil and try to make contact with Earth while managing your crew and resources. Okay, and now let's return to our homeworld. Homeworld 3. Tactical, beautiful, and wholly unique sci-fi real-time strategy game. In this game, you assume control and battle through the fleet, combat in dazzling full 3D space. Game has a whole new co-op capable multiplayer mode and a PvP option as well. Next one is very weird, strange, and eerie game. Well, I would say game with a twist. Brace yourself. Rotten Rake. Rotten Rake is a grim and unforgiving world where war was continued for many years. The war is fought between rats, mice, roaches, and lizards alike. Slum-like cities, burned corpses, steam tanks, soldiers in imperial uniforms, and armor. Very, very unusual. Don't you think so? But at the same time, this game for some reason has some kind of charm. Would you agree? Tempest Rising. Tempest Rising is a classic base building real-time strategy game set in the modern day alternative history war scenario where you must command one of the three different factions, each with its own approach to combat and economy, offering a variety of strategies for players of all stripes. Maps with natural structures to contest and the natural population to contend with. Deep and rewarding gameplay that keeps a focus on strategy while rewarding skills and built-in customization options that allow players to approach the game their own way in both single-player and multiplayer game modes. And here we come across another great movie franchise. I'm talking about Aliens. Yes, same ones. They never die out, they always attract our attention and they are always awfully scary. Aliens Dark Descent. In Aliens Dark Descent, you command a squad of hardened colonial marines to stop a terrifying xenomorph outbreak on the moon Lathan. You must lead your soldiers in real-time combat against iconic xenomorphs from the movie, rogue operations from the Wayland Corporation. Well, it looks like we never will get rid of aliens. What do you think? And it is not only one iconic futuristic franchise that refuses to go away. Brace yourselves, because it keeps its promise, and if it says, "I'll be back," then it means it. Yes, it's Terminator. To be precise, Terminator Dark Fate Defiance. Defiance is a real strategy game based on Terminator Dark Fate universe that follows the war between humanity and Legion's synthetic intelligence machine network. In the single-player campaign, you take a role of a commander in a founder's faction and guide your army in an attempt to foil Legion's plan to exterminate the last remaining humanity. In skirmish and multiplayer modes, you can play as the three very different factions: Founders, Legion and Resistance. Take control of army carrier mission to mission on the series of large strategic maps. Make decisions about unit placement, battle tactics and abilities, so that you just don't survive but become a leader of resistance against the machines. And by the way, which of these mentioned games you found most interesting? Oh yes, and if you know any title which for some reason is not mentioned here, but you think that it deserves to be named, please let us know about that in the comments. If you found this episode useful, then give it a like and do not forget to subscribe. That's it for this episode. Thank you for watching and following channel. Have a wonderful day and I will definitely see you in the next episode.